What's up, people? Right now, I'm just testing. I erased all of my old scenes and just testing at the moment. Seeing what happens here. Let's go into regular. Boom. Just bring me down a little bit. Bring me down. So who's here with me right now? Who's here with me right now? I'm testing something out real quickly. So who's here with me right now? Okay, I think I got a little something on the book. Testing out something real quickly. Don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I erased a lot of my old scenes. I think I'm forced to go back vertical. So I don't know if I'm really doing the live tonight, but I want to test some things out and see how it works, if it works for engagement. So let's see.
President Trump is congratulating the nation on the big Wall Street numbers. Meanwhile, the White House is engaged in damage control tonight over a posting on the president's social media account that many people are calling racist. The images of Barack and Michelle Obama as primates are being blamed on a staff member. They have been removed from the site. Senior White House correspondent Peter Ducey has details of all of this live from the North Lawn. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening, Brett. It's unclear if President Trump ever even saw this image of the Obamas that was tacked on to the end of an unrelated video before it was posted to his account. But it was posted, and some of the president's closest allies pressured him to take it down, which he did.
What y'all think?
It'll save money. It'll save lives.
The White House messaging Friday was supposed to be
What y'all
all
think?
about TrumpRx.gov.
This is an extraordinarily successful launch already.
But the day was upended, and some of the president's most reliable Republican allies broke with the White House when an AI-generated clip depicting Barack and Michelle Obama as primates flashed on screen toward the end of a video about
What's
alleged
going on?
voting
Hello to you.
abnormalities
Hello.
in a video reposted to the president's Truth Social account overnight. Initially, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said, "This is from an internet meme video
ahead and share
depicting
from-
President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public." Republican Senator Tim Scott said, "Praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it." Susan Collins, up for re-election in Maine, wrote, "Tim is right. This was appalling." And shortly afterwards, the White House clarified a White House staffer erroneously made the post. It has been taken down. The post has since been deleted from the president's Truth Social account. Alabama Republican Senator Katie Britt, who frequently appears alongside the president in the Oval Office, said this content was rightfully removed, should have never been posted to begin with, and is not who we are as a nation. As markets closed, the president posted a celebratory message. The Dow Jones Industrial Average just hit 50,000 for the first time in history, fulfilling a prediction he made at Davos earlier this year.
We're going to hit 50,000, and that stock market's going to double in a relatively short period of time because of everything that's happening.
If you go in the Wayback Machine, as President Trump pitched his tariffs, he warned investors that there could be some short-term pain on Wall Street, and there was shortly after.
This is one of the things that I did want to say, and I was telling my son about this. I think now is the time to invest. I don't know what it is that you guys invest in. I don't know what it is that you guys use as far as investing. I don't know if you invest in the stock market. I don't know if you invest in crypto. I'm thinking right now is probably one of the best times to go ahead and possibly look into what it is that you want to go ahead and invest in. Nas, come here real quick. Come here. What is it that you doing? What was that you was doing? What was you doing? What was that? Windows you put on there? Windows what? 98 or something? Or that's just a screen emulator? Oh, okay. So whatever you guys are investing in, I think it's probably best to go ahead and start reinvesting. Now is the time, because if you got extra $100, put it into some type of stock. Really, I know a lot is going on around the world, the country, and this and this and this and that. But at the end of the day, life still goes on. Look at what's going on in the stock market. I ain't no expert, but quite honestly, I invest in crypto. Crypto right now is crazy. As they say, it's a little bit of blood in the streets, a little bit. But that's when the actual time it is to actually invest. I'm going to repeat this part real quickly. Listen.
Said, this is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public. Republican Senator Tim Scott said, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it. Susan Collins, up for re-election in Maine, wrote, Tim is right. This was appalling. And shortly afterwards, the White House clarified. A White House staffer erroneously made the post. It has been taken down.
All right, this is the part that's coming up that I want you guys to see.
From the president's Truth Social account, Alabama Republican Senator Katie Britt, who frequently appears alongside the president in the Oval Office, said this content was rightfully removed, should have never been posted to begin with, and is not who we are as a nation.
Right here.
Markets closed. The president posted a celebratory message. The Dow Jones Industrial Average just hit 50,000 for the first time in history, fulfilling a prediction he made at Davos earlier this year.
We're going to hit 50,000, and that stock market's going to double.
That's what I want y'all to hear. The Dow Jones hit plus 500,000. Never happened before. The stock market, whatever it is that you're investing in, more than likely you're going to get a return on. I say now, regardless of what's going on in the country, what we see, money is money. Regardless of what color you believe in, red or blue, Democrat or Republican, at the end of the day, we all want some money, right? You got to take care of your family. It's things that you want to invest in or buy, go, or nest egg, whatever. Now is the time to go ahead and really go ahead and, invest. I'm going to do more. And I'm not being a hypocrite, but even if you guys are in the stock market or crypto right now is the best time to actually stay in it. Because when you pull out your investments, that's when you lose. That's when you lose. So with the Dow Jones actually average closed over 50,000 for the first time ever, this is huge. This is big news. And don't get distracted too much. You got some money, some extra bread, put it in the stock market or in crypto. I'm telling you.
In a relatively short period of time, because of everything that's happening.
If you go in the Wayback Machine, as President Trump pitched his tariffs, he warned investors that there could be some short-term pain on Wall Street. And there was. Shortly after Liberation Day, Wall Street had some of its worst days in history. But now, less than a year later, a record high close.
So think about that. A record high. After that, I really believe going into this quarter, going into the spring and the summer months, I'm waiting really for a big return because I invest in cryptocurrency, certain meme coin, king of the meme coins. And I put a substantial amount in it during, you know what I'm saying, over this period of 3-4 years ago. And I chip in every now and again, put a little bit more in as I can. Well, I got to sneeze. And haven't taken it out because you only lose when you take out your investment. That's the only time you lose with your investment is when you actually take it out. So you don't want to take your investment out. My thing is just go ahead and keep it in there. And while you keeping it in there, something's going to happen. Like my son waiting for his return. I'm waiting for my return too. A lot of people are waiting on their returns, but quite honestly, hold on to your investment, whatever you have inside of your portfolio. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. You will be able to be rewarded. I'm going to be honest with you and be telling you that straight up. But right now was a test, you guys. I wanted to come on for a second because I'm going back and forth with this vertical and horizontal thing. I really like the horizontal landscape, but it seems like the algorithm really likes just the vertical better. I like horizontal because I can actually see more, but you know what I'm saying? I got to go with what the market wants, you know what I mean? And the market wants a more of a vertical situation. Is pushed into the algorithm a little bit better, a lot better with YouTube, and also with Facebook. Once and more, I would like to do both. So I'm always on here trying to find better ways that I can understand what I'm doing so I can better serve the community that I'm in and who I help, because this is the type of work that I do. So basically just was coming on here just to test and see some things, see if it works out, what I'm trying to do, figure out if it works or not, what works and what doesn't, and things like that. So let me hold on just for a tad bit longer. Because it's like no matter what, I always get some type of traffic that comes in on YouTube. Facebook is so fickle, you know what I mean? It'd be people that you know, haters and shit. Not just haters, you know what I mean? It's just, motherfuckers be seeing the shit, don't want to click on it. It don't make a difference because they click on it anyway and they see what you're doing. That's what Facebook do. I call it fake book. But so really right now was just a test just to see what's really working. I think I'm going to go ahead and start using a couple of more platforms. I think I'm going to start dealing with or trying to incorporate a couple of more platforms. Tell me what's out there. I know they have Kick that's out there. TikTok is so fickle on trying to go. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight up. Since TikTok has kind of went through these changes in the U.S., have kind of, said, hey, we got to own it and this and that. Since then, it seemed like TikTok has really kind of got a lot restrictive. It's harder to really get down on TikTok like you used to. It seemed like TikTok just, once it got took over or whatever in America, it just don't seem like they as friendly anymore. It's like I try to do TikTok and I'm easily banned. If I do TikTok, I'm easily banned on TikTok. It's just crazy how that happens. It's just crazy. But I see, I'm actually about to show you guys something. You guys stay right here. Whoever's watching right now, it says that I have 4 on Facebook, 1 on, I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you how Just stay right there. Do not move. I'm about to show you guys something. I just want to show you guys how something works here. Let me take the sports feed off. And I'm going to show, let me see, the sports ticker. I'm going to take that off, remove that. Let me add something else. You guys just hold, don't go nowhere. The viewer count. So, all right. I'm gonna show you this. So we're doing this on the fly. Yeah, well, they made it small enough, didn't they? Let me see here. The viewer count. We gotta make it bigger. All right. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see. So you have YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X. I really haven't dealt with X that much, but I'm thinking about maybe going back to X. But I have all my, now you guys just sit there for a second, whoever's on, who's ever on, because this is an experiment. I am, okay. So I can have Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, EVMux Player. I don't need that. And Rumble. Rumble is one that I heard about too. Rumble is one that I heard about. But if you guys hold tight for a minute, you will see the number jump up expeditiously. Like high. Like on YouTube, it'll jump up real, you know what I mean? Off the chains. 22, 40 people all of a sudden, then it'll go back down. But the algorithm rewards this format, the vertical. And I keep going back and forth on it. I just don't tend to like it that much just because I'm not used to it. But it's just, it just comes down to getting used to what it is and what things are, you know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of vertical, but that's the wave. Vertical far as live stream. Now, I do shoot a lot of vertical content far as for work purposes and stuff like that, or repurposing things and doing reels and X, Y, and Z. Short form content is, in the reel format, because this is how people are consuming things. They're consuming it with their phones now, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to have, you want to have what people are watching, you know what I'm saying? You want to be, so this is experimentation what I'm doing. I'm just trying to see how the numbers, I want to see how the numbers actually populate. I wish this could be a little bit bigger so you guys can actually see it. But you'll see the YouTube pop up. You'll see YouTube kind of like just spring up and just be extra a lot in a minute. So we're just going to let that ride and just see what happens. But tomorrow, man, I plan to, probably come live and just actually produce a real actual show tomorrow. I think I'm going to spend some time tonight and actually make an actual really good vertical set here. And so I can use going forward, because I really don't have one. I'm going to build one out totally, and I'm going to build out a horizontal one at the same time too. And that way I have two different studio sets. So right now I actually use a program called EVMux. Today I went to go see a church that was in the city of Pontiac, and helping them get their live stream together for their services. And let me show you guys. I typically don't show people what I use, but since it's only like 0.1 people watching, I think I tell you, it don't matter, but I use the YOLO box when I do a lot of things outside of the office or outside of home. The YOLO box is perfect for portable streaming, or the YOLO box is perfect for portable streaming or anything that's remote. And with the newer ones, you can bring in guests. Like, so the same thing that I'm doing here, I can do with the YOLO box, Ultra or the Extreme. The Ultra is like $1,400. The Extreme is like $2,100 after taxes. I would like to have the Extreme, but man, maybe. But those are what can I kind of what I use outside of the office or anything like that. When people come to my actual let me see, let me take the Twitch off. When people actually come to my studio, we use directly in tandem with Evie Mux. I use the YOLO Box Ultra, and I use the YOLO Box Ultra as a I use that as a switcher, more or less. So I have 4 cameras hooked in, 4 cameras at the pod. And I'm going to be showing this stuff to you guys so you guys able to, just take a look. I'm really going to start advertising within this next week coming up. So we got a total of 4 cameras running Content Studio, Podcast Studio 43700 Woodward. I'm so proud of it. I'm finally, after this going into my 3rd full year, finally got I had the capability even 2 years ago to do what I'm doing now. I just didn't pull the trigger and fully commit to having it like I got it now. And having a 4 camera setup, I have things totally the way that I want them. And I looked at it today like, wow, that's it. I got it the way I need it. I got it the way that I want. So it will serve the clientele needs and wants and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and promoting more the Content Studio. I'm gonna start giving people tips on how to have one. And it's just not based for just people that's in the area, the Metro Detroit area that I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I want to just help people be able to do it. Because quite honestly, I'm the only one in my situation that has a real fully functioning podcast studio. That's really up to par. For real. And I'm appreciative, and I like that I am. You know what I mean? I'm serving a niche. I'm serving it's in a big investment. It's a huge investment. Like it's time, money, studying, or what it is that you need, or what you want to use, or what you need to do in order to get the podcast studio going. I'm gonna go ahead and let me show you guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to my website. Go to my website and share it to you guys. Boom. You'll be able to see what's going on here. I'm gonna go to my website right now. Let's go ahead and take him off. Let's remove him from the screen. Go ahead and pull that exit from the screen. Boom. Here we go. So this right here is my website. We on the fly right now. Pull that out right quick. I got some revamping to do, but these are all the places I work with. Oakland, the Oakland Press, which gave me really my big start working with the Oakland Press. Home Depot, did some work with the Home Depot. Little Caesars Arena, the city of Pontiac. I need to change their logo here because we need to upgrade that. Oakland County, worked with them. Southfield Public Schools, Amazon, State of Michigan, Wayne State. Detroit Red Rings. I have worked at the Belfour. I have live streamed a real hockey game, you guys. I live streamed a real hockey game at Little Caesars Arena. Novi, the city of Novi, worked with them for a nice period of time. They really got their stuff together there. Let me see. I worked with Amazon, you know. State of Michigan, Wayne State, Land Bank, Genesee County, the city of Flint. So I've done some outstanding things that I've been very proud of. I'm gonna actually, let me see here. Go over here. Also, I do live streaming. So if, for instance, you have an event like a wedding, I had a young girl, not young, but I had a young lady that had a wedding. She could not get her people. She wanted to get, she wanted her wedding to be live streamed, but she didn't want it public on YouTube. And another reason why she probably didn't want it public on YouTube is because if you public on YouTube and you have musicians singing certain songs or playing certain music, then it's going to get cut off. I've had cotillions that I've done, and you play it on Facebook or YouTube, it's going to get cut off. So I run a streaming service where the stream, it get streamed to my website. I give a person a code, or you give the code out to people, or you just tell them, hey, go to Effigy Media Arts. You can view it there. It'll live there for a little while. But so I do a live stream hosting, drone service. I'm a certified drone pilot. I really love FPV. So I've been doing that for a little while. But the thing that I'm very proud of is the content studio. And that's what pay the bills right now. But the content studio is what I really love and put a lot into. And that's 43700 Woodward Avenue. The content studio podcasting is surging for business. The problem is that businesses, nonprofits, politicians, and 9-to-5ers just don't have the time to produce, edit, distribute the podcast. So we do our process, and it's simple. Come in, record, live stream, and carry on with your day. That's what we do. Every podcast, recording, live stream at the pod will be successful. We have a package for you. So I have a package for each type of person, what they're looking for, the amenities. Regarding the pod. But I love the space, man. I love the space that I have and what I got going there. And any and everybody that has came to the pod, boy, I tell you, any and everybody that came to the pod, 43700 Woodward Avenue in Bloomfield, any and everybody that has came to the pod, they get chill. They get comfortable. They don't be wanting to leave. And I don't want them to leave. They be chilling, have a little water. They get to kicking it. Smell good in there. The lights be like on the real mellow, and just have a good time. Just have a good time, and that's, it just create an atmosphere of love and chill. and really protection. And when I say protection, you got to be somewhere when you do a podcast or live stream or something. You have to be somewhere where you feel like you can be yourself, comfortable, and can talk and express what it is that you want to get out. So yeah. So I had did a little redesign a couple times, but I pretty much got things how they are and what they're going to be, and they're working out pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with what we got going on for and with the pod at this present time. So I just wanted to come on, like I say, test a couple things. I think I'm, vertically, I think I might go ahead and just roll with it like this, moving forward for a little while. And build me some different scenes and whatever. But whoever's watching, please stay tuned for this Thursday. Coming up, we will be having, we're going to be doing some gaming. We're going to be doing some gaming on my channel also. Yeah, we're going to be doing some gaming. So I'm going to get that back situated and be doing some gaming on the channel too. So with that being said, you guys, you have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.